Check 1 2, check 1 2, mic check 1 2 1 2 1 2. Check 1 2, check 1 2, mic check 1 2 1 2 1 2. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the LCHL COVID Cup Playoffs Wild Card Round. Here we have the contentious, the most entertaining last 3 weeks of the regular season with the B-Word Biffs and the LA Twisted Wristers. Twisted Wristers barely edging out the Biffs to make it to the playoffs. Here at the COVID Cup, they're matching up 4th seed, 5th seed. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get down to the ice and get this match. First round of the wild card round underway. Ladies and gentlemen, we're live here at Crypto.com. We're going to be in downtown Los Angeles, California. I've been celebrating Hunter McDavid taking the base on that side of the this game win anyway. He's got the Biffs, Jason Robinson, in his own. The red pass right hand, he has a shot, see, and he puts it in his own net. Goal is going to go to Noah Hannafin unassisted, but a very sloppy defensive play by the Wristers. Puts it in his own net. Super early here in the first period. Who was it? I think it was Darlene. And what an fucking horrible start to this game. D-board goes up 1-0. Celebrating the game to take the first half. It's not led by Biffs. Nylander in his zone with Robinson. Robinson takes a shot. Saved by Charles. Now hold up. 18:51 left here in the first period. Biffs up by 1. Top lines will stay up and David celebrated. He's up 1 by the Whistlers. Now leading. Leading for Faber. Faber up for celebrating. Sends it up to Kucherov. A lot of great players here. Good play coming. Very unfortunate start. Great for Biffers. They're going to have to pick the line. Hopefully they can answer Cliff. He's back to Cliff. Celebrating back to Ballerine. Ballerine. One-time blast is blocked. Celebrating side shot. Taken by the Biff. Nylander. Nylander unable to do anything with it. Pasternak. For Ballerine. Kucherov. Big blast. Saved by, I don't know who so. I think it was Robinson. He sent it in the corner. Picked up by Thomas. That was the favorite. Up to Fiala. Fiala could get that. Play check. He said, I'll take him by the Biffs. Carlson. Up to Bedard. Up to Robinson. Robinson's tired. They're going to get on it. Sends it for Carlson. And he's on by the Biffs. Bedard. And then pass is blocked. Look at my gospel there. Look at that. Right. Well, we see McDavid. McDavid. Look at the glass. Hold on. McDavid. McDavid looking at backhanded, but taken by Devon Taves. Up for Kyrie. Kyrie, he's going. Then pass to Bedard. Bedard unable to put the trigger. Comes all the way back up center ice. Carlson up to Kyrie. Kyrie, pass. Bedard gets hit. Got to Nelson. That's in the zone. Good out. Picked up there by a bit. Carlson. Now put up first. Nelson. Nelson almost buried it. Corner is picked up by Tocha. Up for Niches. Niches up to very chin. Then unable to do it. Taken by Nelson. Anyway, comes for Travis. Out of the side of the victory. And over taken by Hughes. Hughes for Niches. Niches. Tapped in by Hughes. First shot, he shoots, he scores. A little youth brother. Harry's in the extend the Biffs up, keeping up with his years. Without system. Take a look at it. They got deep in, hold on, good dude. Puts the half sorrow to just boost it. That quiets down on this LA crowd. Oppenheimer is trying to get. All right, back to center right, Brady McCann. Man found that finger base by 10:42 to the end of the area. Played by Ellie Montel, up to Thomas. Thomas is dead, but taken by Coach. I think that the big shot. Big shot saved by Vasilevsky. He took the whole goddamn time to see what fucking goal he was. I know that. He's got Vasilevsky, Shesterkin, and Sorokin. Could have been any of them. Probably the best goaltending of anyone, anyone's last day rosters. Definitely goes to the Biffs. Lights up and drawn by the history. Top the set. Fiala. Good shot by Montoya, but broke down by Vasilevsky. 7:30 left here at the end of this period. Shots going to LA, but 2-0. Thomas and Shen face off the back. They got it back. Oh, hell, shot. Two by Vasilevsky, George White. That's by Hank. Good for Shen. Shen turned over, taking my own power. That was a good go there. At the yellow. Oh, a big blast. Block. That's by Burchett. Burchett back and forth with the ball. They shot with block. And it's by Fox. Fox for Boysburg. Third down, 4. Morris, it's back in go by the bit. Fox takes a shot. Torres will hold on. 5:14 remains here in the first period. Biffs up by 2. Top lines out, both teams make David and Selvey. Takes off one by the bit. He takes a shot and blocked. Rebound picked up Soros. Gets past Soros, but he's able to get a glove on it. Top lines remain out. McDavid celebrating. Gets up one by the bit. Hughes for Raddick. Raddick's shot is redirected. Picked up that lead. So he sent it up. Unable to clear it. Now we pull the puck. Recovered by Pasternak. Oh my God! Pasternak stripped by Jason Robertson, and he buries it on Soros. Couldn't we see a goaltender goal here in the first period? Soros gives up 3, but this is just bad play that's stripped by Robertson, and he buries it. Pasternak is absolutely undressed. That quiets down this crowd. Someone might be getting sick. I don't know. Do the fish. They're fucking Goddamn stick. Top Lions are main out celebrating McDavid. It's up one by LA. Calvin. Up to North Dakota. Runs in for McDavid. Up to Newlander. Newlander. Fifth Hamilton taken by LA. Calvin for Pasternak. That's the last move out for from the net. It's taken by Luke Hughes. Hughes will carry it in. Hughes hit off the puck. Shot goes wide. Taken by Pasternak. Up for Kucherov. Big Miller climbing here for the Whiskers. Newlander. Here's that cut. Chuck for Hughes. I believe that is snappy. Chuck looking for the sending pass broken up by a stick that was on the ice. And will come the Roosters. Pass broken up, taken by Nietzsche's. Just everything backhand. You can say 7 seconds left here. Taking the boy Parenko. That is going pretty good for the and the Biffs off to the races. 3-0 here in game 1. Live Crypto.com Arena. You're watching Left Us Live on YouTube.com/. You need to be right back after the
time for shooting gas, killing so biblical. There's two ghettos, the mind, the physical, the big sleep. Put you in line with those spiritual, the pyramids, the project steps, the drug criminals. One time for shooting gas, killing so biblical. There's two ghettos, the mind, the physical, the big sleep. Put you in line with those spiritual, the pyramids, the project steps, the drug criminals. Piece of hype shit, bloody knife shit. I break out with 6-pound rounds, 100 miles running like I'm a flight risk. Facing the judge, blazing drugs, basing the chlorine, making the news. Channel 2 rocking the venom long sleeve. Media bugs, fed it 3 pills and it was all hugs. Subpoenas popping, knocking Henny back at you in your buzz. A new religion, keep the screenplay. I play the stone villain. I stay strapped like it's holy to fill it. Another slam of shit talk. Another king in New York. Another bag smoke. Talk on how we do the flip walk. We being watched. I know it's old news. I'm thinking it true. Even my shrink said I'm okay. I guess he's in on it too. One time for shooting gas, killing so biblical. There's two ghettos, one of the mind, the other physical. The big sleep, put you in line with those spiritual. The pyramids, the project sets, the drug criminals. One time for shooting gas, killing so biblical. There's two ghettos, one of the mind, the other physical. The big sleep, put you in line with those spiritual. The pyramids, the project sets, the drug criminals. Stiff.
All right, we are back. Let's take a look at the stats through the first period. Shot 7-2-6. B-Ward hits even. Seven attack even. Passing just about even. Faceoffs just about even. But the big 3 in the net for B-Ward. Let's get back down and start the second period. They're live at Crypto.com Arena, the home of the LA Twisted Wristers. Celebrating Connor McDavid. They saw that sunrise. Run by the Biffs. Looking for Nylander. After look for the Rick and Nathan, after Robinson. Now for the puck, favor, looking. Able to hold on, almost a slashing coming in there for the David, but kept in by Nylander. Nylander takes a shot. Saved by Sullivan. I haven't said that enough today. We're up for Sullivan. Sullivan keeps the puck. Able to hold on to the conversion. And they kick it down the board, picked up by the Biffs. Now picked up by Robinson from McDavid. Back for Hennepin. Hennepin in the zone. And the taking shot saves Soros. They got picked up by Dominus. Up the side for Costco. This handled Sullivan will have to cover. Dunford absolutely wasted, but recovered by Montour. They're also spent for celebration. Covered by Dawson Spare and they're sending it up to Raymond. Raymond in the zone, but not up to the right. Raymond With the lazy backhand, save Vasilevsky. He can come on. 15:06 left here in the second period. Biffs up by 3. Nietzsche and Kadri take the face off back of the DA zone. Face off one out of the street. Come up for big soft round. That's last. And for this grab. Grab keeps it in, but and then one on, taken by Chop. Everyone's going to go and cover the prize out stuff. Up to Kadri. Kadri for Brad. Goes into the zone. Up to Brad. Unable to get a stop from by Carlson up to Marchand. Pass broken up by Raymond. Raymond looking for a shot. It's blocked. Goes wide. Others. Sends it to Carlson for Nietzsche. Nietzsche will win the zone. Not much help at all. Even the Deacon shot goes wide though. We got Raymond Kadri. Like we look at the throw offside. Go the Whisters. 11:43 left here in the second period. Biffs still up by 3. Whisters in desperate need of an answer. Face off neutral zone. Thomas and Berdona. Face off is won by the Whisters. And for those from over. Let's see them get just enough ice. The guard upward Kairu. When we saw it for Trocheck. That's Thomas. When we saw the good off, taken from the guard. Tries to praise. Praise Kairu. Put up by favor, but taken by Bialik. Bialik in the zone. Lazy backhand, easy save without selection. Hold on. Darlene is absolutely wasted. Picked up though by Robertson. Robertson only with a goal in this game, but turns it up to take by David. Then McDavid takes a shot. David Soler. Covered by Faber. Covered by Nina. McDavid shot saved by Fellows. Rebound picked up by the Whisters. One quick game. Covered by Hughes. Up for McDavid. McDavid in the zone. McDavid coming to the shuttle. The pick by England. Runs a shot. Saved by Torres. Picked up by Brock Nelson. Up in McTavish. McTavish for McBain. McBain down for it. Turned over. Taken by Biffs. Switched up by Faber. Faber really did it. Then left him again. Pratt. The guard able to hold on. Taken by Luke Hughes. Hughes looking for a shot, saved, and goes out of play. 4:20, nice. Left here in the second period. Celebrini and Nietzsche take the face off back in the LA zone. It's up one by the Biffs. Hannafin, now they able to get a shot. It's taken by Kucherov. Kucherov needs to hurry. Looks like that is upstairs. Big snap shot saved by Vasilevsky. We'll hold on with 3:33 left here in the second. Whisters in desperate need of an answer. Top is won by the Biffs. Adam Fox. Fox will carry it himself. Respecting Markham. Markham shot, save, rebound. Reaches shot goes wide. Picked up by Chuck. Shooting the board though. taken by Dawson off the celebrating. So 34, Pasternak. Up to Kucherov. Oh, really? That was wrong. Pasternak, rebound. Picked up by Hedges, up taking out Kucherov. It's Celebrating. Somebody slow. In order, some of those misters. Webster's getting back within two, but playing time in the last year. Second period, or not period, second game. That's the first bounce. Just gets added. But I think they're going to Computer in the second period face off won by the Whistles. Owen Powell in the zone. Trocheck. It's shot. Rebound picked up by the Biffs. Kyrou. 25 to left here in the second period. Kyrou in the zone. That shot stayed by Solos, but kept in. And I can't say 3 seconds left. The Olive. And that's going to do it for the second period. LA Twisted Wristers put themselves back into this game. Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Left Coast Hockey League here on youtube.com/UVU. Game 1, the Ward Biffs and the LA Twisted Wristers. We'll be right back after these messages.
To Figueroa. The pro, been a fan since 78. Back at the top dog, front row in front of temper glass. Ain't no cross checking me, a death row beat on that. Don't fly with no casualties. If the biscuits on the plate, I'm wreaking havoc. With no penalties, I dump and take it with the blue. When I stay chirping like a birdie, then chirping like a birdie, then say chirping like a birdie.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Let's take a look at the stats through 2 periods. Shots 14-14. Hits 24-24. Time and attack slightly going to the B Ward Biffs. 3-1 B Ward. Let's get back down on the ice for the start of this third period. We are live here at Crypto.com Arena, downtown Los Angeles. Biffs up 3-1. LA in desperate need of an answer. Face-off is won by the Wristers. Pasternak turns it over, though, taken by Fox up from McDavid. McDavid neutral zone, passes back to Robertson. Robertson sends it around the boards, but it is picked up by the Wristers. Faber. It's Kucherov. Kucherov turns it over, taken by Nylander. Nylander up for Hannafin. Hannafin again his own. Hannafin's centering pass broken up, though, taken by Celebrini. Celebrini the other way. They gained the zone, but he's easily poked off, taken by McDavid. Up for Hannafin. Valley for his Pasternak. Pasternak will gain the zone. Looking for Faber. Faber's shot. Save. Rebound picked up by the Biffs. Adam Fox. Sends it up for Connor McDavid. McDavid able to get the shot off. Taken by Raymond. Raymond lead pass up for Trocheck. Trocheck in the zone. Trocheck getting to the boards, but he recovers. Gets it for Montour. Montour takes a shot. Save Vasilevsky. Connor Bedard behind the net. Sends it up for Nylander. Nylander forward to Chuck. He's hit off But recovered by Nylander. Nylander looking for a shot. Saved by Sorlins. Blasted by Bedard. Ready to go by the fist. Chuck trip on the play. That will send us first power play of this game. Brandon Montour going to go off for tripping. 2 minutes early here in the third period. Last thing with the Wristers being right now. First shift out of Benfica for the Wristers. McTavish and Bernard will take the face-off. Face-off is won by the Wristers. Darlene. 14 minutes left here in regulation. That's the third Darlene. McTavish. It's the same short-handed shot saved by Vasilevsky. Vasilevsky beat the opportunity to use for Bedard. Now we play for the Biffs. Bedard towards the Chuck. Chuck with the mark. Shot rebound. Save on a block. Excuse me. Taken by McTavish. He'll kill some of that clock. Outside go the Wristers. Nelson. Way too deep. Almost a short-handed goal for the Wristers. Vasilevsky with a little bit of a glove on it. Face-off back in the LA zone is going to be Trocheck and McDavid. I play for 1 minute and 1 second for the Biffs. Face-off is one to the Wristers. Owen Power. Now up for Thomas. Thomas dumped it in. He just almost mishandled it. Couldn't really go to net. Now he's going to the net. Taken by Nylander. Power play out here for the Biffs. Nylander unable to do anything with it. He said off. Taken by Owen Power. Power up to Thomas. Now good scored out. Do it for the power play. This critical one on the power play. 11.5 left for the third period. Owen Power in the zone. Close, taken by Michael. Still shoots. He's so huge momentum swing for the Wristers to bring it back within one. Could be a huge comeback. Really well for the Wristers. That's a beautiful goal. 5-0 on Vasilevsky. I didn't have momentum from the PK. Just turn back into it. Off the bench, really happy. And just like that, one goal game is Braden Chen. Celebrating face off FedEx 11:22 left here in the third period. Face off Rebbe Vicky. Prospect from Montour. Montour the bump the Prospect. In zone Celebrating. Celebrating Looper. Shot saved by Vasilevsky. Covered by Poshkin. Poshkin back to the point. Unable to tip that up front. Valley for Fox and Pasternak. Back to Montour. Montour, look at this one shot. Save Vasilevsky. We have a Marchman here. Marchman just, just freaking truck. Celebrating and Shen take the face-off back in the Biff zone. Face-off won by the Biffs. Hannafin. Halfway through the third period here. Over is Montour, up for Kucherov. Kucherov's dangerous. Unable to get a shot off, taken by Hannafin. Up to Landeskog. Landeskog going to begin his own. Centering pass broken up by Celebrini. Celebrini up for Nelson. The Celebrini shot is blocked. Kept in though by, never mind. Taken by Forsberg for Shen. Then we go in and dump it in. Biffs looking for a change. Good for Brad. Up for Owen Power. Up for Celebrini. Recovered though by the Biff. Carlson for Forsberg. can find McDane. Maybe to hold on. Got to pay. His shot is blocked. Offense McTavish. 6 minutes left here in the third period. Mason McTavish. Going past the Malco. Shot goes wide. Recovered though by the Whiskers. On toward his Forsberg. Captured by Pratt. Team pass. McTavish just stoned by Vasilevsky. Almost tied it up. Full pressure here for the Whiskers. And they tie it up. After that first period, we were not expecting much from the Whiskers, but they're showing out right now. Looking to tie it late here in the third. 5:17 left in the third period. Face off back into the zone. Audrey and Nietzsche. Face off is won by the Whiskers. Back to Rain for Powell. Powell, slap shot goes wide. Taken by Hughes. Hughes up for Marchand. Marchand looking for a lane, but slipped over, taken by Powell. Powell will press into the boards, comes out to the right, taken by Radish. Radish up for Hughes. Hughes for Kachuk. Shot up front, saved by Soros, recovered by Bratt. Bratt for Franco. 3.5 left. Awesome Kodji up for Raymond. Raymond. Pass broken up, taken by Kachuk. Up to Henscock. Pass back to Radish. Radish up for Kyrou. Kyrou he's hit. Open ice. Recovered by Franco. 2.5 left. Taken by Darlene. Darlene up for Pasternak. Pasternak will gain the zone. Pasternak. And then we pretty much with it. Shot side of the net. Taken by Shen. Shen for Kyrou. 1.5 left. Goaltender in the win. Obviously, the pull once over the defension. Raymond up for Trocheck. 1 minute left. Trocheck in the zone. Turned over. Taken by Landeskog. Landeskog for Hughes. Hughes for Robertson. Robertson for Kyrou. Back to Robertson. Robertson with goal of it. Takes a shot. Saves Soros. He's going to hold on. 43 seconds left here in the third period. 1 goal game. Biffs up 3-2. Face-off slow going to LA. Huge face-off here. Celebrini and McDavid. Face-off is won by the Biffs. Hanover takes a shot. Saves Soros. Down the board. It is recovered by McDavid. McDavid. Got it saved by Soros. And liquid push. 30 seconds left. Goaltender heading to the bench. Kucherov back for Darlene. Darlene shot saved by Vasilevsky. He's going to hold on. That is empty to our left. 23 left here in the third period. Can the Whiskers tie it up and send us to another overtime game here in game 1? Face off though won by the Biffs. Hanifin unable to do anything with it. Valley for it. Held in by Trocheck. 15 seconds left. Comes out to the neutral zone though. It's going to be hard. Whiskers have to hurry. McTavish, 9 seconds left. McTavish sent it in. Fox probably just going to hold on to it. And that's going to do it. What a valiant effort by the Whiskers. Going down 3-0 early in the first period. Battle back to make it 1 goal game, but just not enough at the finish line. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us here in this game 1 of the wild card round of the COVID Cup playoffs. Thank you so much for joining us. And we'll be back probably in an hour or two. I got a few things to do. But as always, Dante, I'm sure I packed that ball. We're out. Peace.